YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate you clicking on the video today. It is a very interesting one, to say the very least. So, before I get into that, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and leave a comment. It greatly helps the situation. At the end of the video, so if you want to, stay through the entire thing, which I would very, very much appreciate, or just skip to the end of it where I give you what you should comment, go ahead and do that at this point. I say interesting because when I recorded this, for whatever reason, my setup recorded the wrong screen. The first time. Don't worry. In about the third quarter, maybe it was just about to be halftime, I got disconnected from the EA servers. And when I was recording this was after a stream that ended at about 11:40, so it was about 12:20 in the morning, and I was fed up because on stream the game that I was playing crashed, then the EA Sport servers crashed like 40 minutes later, so I was livid. So then I did something that may be controversial to what the series is. I have hinted at it a little bit previously about maybe going that direction anyway, but that is the craziness of this episode. I sincerely apologize if I miss any of the old content and different things, or hint at something that you might have seen in the first game that is no longer there because it didn't record properly. So I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy the episode. Well, that was unfortunate. It is super late. I don't have the patience right now to jump in and play the full game. So we are going to leave it up to the moments. And this might be a little bit of a sneak peek of what the series looks like moving forward. So it's going to look pretty similar to the other series at this point, just because one game at a time is really dragging it out, I feel like. But anyway, we are going to play the moments and see if the team's good enough to beat Oklahoma. Again, super late. I'm very not impressed about what just happened. So we're just gonna roll with it. Whatever happens at this point. So I apologize for any hard feelings about the changing it up, especially mid-episode, as Arthur Cano gets the interception. It was fourth down, so not the worst case for them, but we get a turnover. Hopefully we can use that momentum, as we do not. They actually get the ball back and score a long touchdown. Oklahoma leads at 7-0. We get a 3rd and 2 here. Should be able to hit Trey Quan, but I decided to try to step up and scramble instead. It is now 14-0.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
3rd and 10. Traquan outrunning him. Do we get it out enough? We do. He is ringing that bell. Get us back into the game. Touchdown, Piper. Big play. Defense needs to get a stop here. I mean, there's no way around the fact that we need a stop. This offense has seemed like it's been unstoppable this first half. We're going to bring pressure. We need to get to him. We can't. He's going to scramble for a touchdown. What is happening to our defense right now? This is absolutely absurd. You could argue it's the best defense in the nation, and we can't stop anybody right now. DJ Takeoff gets the screen pass. He's already just banged up beyond belief, which is just insane to think about. Tag has a step. We get it out to him. We're going to get down to the 33. Only 26 seconds left. Do we have a shot clock on? Why is it like that? this game, man.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up.
Traquan, yet again, got the slot fade. Yet again, ringing that bell. Touchdown, Pipers. To end the first half, to cut it down to 21-13. We have to get a stop. We have to get a score. And it looks like we're well on our way to doing so. We are in the red zone. First drive of the second half. And Mustard's in the game, which means PJ's probably out for the rest of the game with wear and tear. Oh, there he is. Good. He's not. His wear and tear is not great, though. We're going to hit Robert on the little crosser. We're going to get it to third and manageable, 3rd and 4. So Bia hasn't really done much outside of the 2 big plays that we've seen to Traquan. We're going to get it to PJ. He's going to turn upfield. He can't truck anybody at this point with his wear and tear. I'm assuming is what the issue is. But we are going to go ahead and use him as kind of a decoy and see if Mustard can find the end zone here on the Wildcat jet sweep, and he will. And that is going to tie the ball game here in the national championship. And our defense needs to step up and get a stop here. We're going to bring a little bit of pressure, but we're going to drop into a zone. I think he's probably going to go tight end this way. And Arthur with another read. Does he have the speed? He does not. He had the speed on the lineman, but we had got tracked down by a receiver. We have a huge run play to get us down to the 4-yard line, and we are in position to take the lead here in the national championship. That's just a poor run by me. That was a pretty solid block. Just a poor run by me, so I'll take the blame on that one. We're going to go back to the Wildcat. And yet again, we get in the end zone. Mustard with the second receiving, as I do air quotes, touchdown for the Pipers. And we are starting to roll a little bit. Offense slowed down. It is 28-21 still. We are in the 4th quarter. See if we can get another turnover here. We've had 2 already. Arthur Cano with 2 interceptions, and we get a 3rd one. Come on, and this should be a pick 6, and this might seal the deal for the Pipers as he gets all the way into the end zone. Marvin Kamar, 77, nice. Good Lord, 79 yards, pick 6. Oh man, I just had a little mini stroke, I think. 4th and 4, make it a 2-possession game. We're going to actually let it get down to the 2-minute timeout. It's going to make it a 10-point game here. They did score a touchdown. So 35-28. Defense has been playing better since the first half when they let them score the first 3 possessions of the game, it felt like. But stepped up, 2 big turnovers, one on a 4th down, the other one on a 3rd and long. So defense is starting to play much better. We got to make sure that we knock this down, make it a 2-possession game with 2 minutes left. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 38-28. See what our defense has in store. They do let them score. However, it took them almost the entire 2 minutes. So if we recover this, the game is over. They only have 2 timeouts left. It is to Traquan and the fitting person to end this game and season for us here. And we are 3-peats of champions. The Hamline Pipers yet again hoist the national championship trophy. The Sooners put up a valiant fight. 3 picks by True Blood, 383 yards though. He had 4 touchdowns. That's insane. They didn't run the ball like at all. True Blood was pretty much their whole offense, but he was an offense, man. PJ Takeoff 2 for 2. He had a 463 passer rating. That's insane. 12 of 21, 220, and 2 touchdowns for Lee Sevilla. rushing the ball. Takeoff only got 10 carries for 61 yards. I mean, he wasn't really in the game much because of wear and tear, but good Lord, we need to run the ball more in our offense. Robert, 4 catches for 66. Traquan, 3 for 88. 2 of those 3 for touchdowns. Hag had 2 for 51. He had that long 39-yard reception. I hope he progresses over the summer and becomes the second guy that we need. And he's going to have to be the first guy because Bell's gone. So Sean Beebe, 9 tackles. Landman, 6, Verrier, 6, Cano, 5, Phelps, 4 tackles for loss. Verrier got 3 tackles for loss. Beebe, Landman, and Shore all had 1. Verrier had 2 sacks as well. Bobby Sanders had a sack and half a sack for Landman and Shore. Interceptions, Arthur Cano, 2 picks, the sensational sophomore, and then you saw the pick 6 from Kamar. So you saw all 3 interceptions. And we're on the field for all of them, obviously, if you saw it. So, gritty win, but that is a three-peat for the Pipers. And there you see it, national champs. Let's see if we can get to that 5-star rating yet. Where do you see that? Is it in here? No. Roster maybe? There it is, 3.5 still. We'll see if that goes up over the off season. We'll check the season stats. I'm trying to prolong the video just a little bit because I'm assuming it's going to be super short with all the nonsense that is happening. 49, just shy of 5,000 yards for Lee Sevilla. On 66% completion, which is pretty solid for a freshman. 59 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. Averaged 310 per game. He had a long of a 92-yard pass, which is kind of awesome. Mustrud, just under 800 yards. Sevilla, just over 300. And PJ Takeoff at 1450, 14 touchdowns for Takeoff, average 120 per game. He only played 12 games. He did miss 4, obviously, to injury, which was obviously not ideal at all. Receiving-wise, I mean, Traquan Bell, unbelievable, 2,300 yards on only 59 carries. He averaged just under 40 yards per catch. He had 33 touchdowns. That's insane. Robert had 48 catches for just under 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, and Hag needs to be better next year. He's a big-bodied receiver on the outside. He doesn't really have that crazy speed that Bell does. He needs to be able to win off the line. Olshansky is going to be in Bell's position next year, I'm assuming, just because he was the second slot guy this year as a freshman, a redshirt freshman. So that's kind of what we're looking at moving forward. Warren Landman. Why do I keep calling him Will? 103 tackles, 22 for a loss, 4.5 sacks, and 5 interceptions. Cano had 98 tackles, 25 for loss, 3.5 sacks, and 4 interceptions. And then we had Henry, our freshman free safety, 96 tackles, 14 for loss, 3 interceptions. The 2 that led the team in interceptions were Beebe and Kamar with 6 apiece, and they stuck their nose in as well, 73 tackles and 70 tackles. So we had a bunch of people that are really, 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 really good. Verrier ended up leading the team in sacks with 16, 12.5 for Deion Shore, and he is going to be sorely missed for sure. We do have Boogie Gooch. He's in. We have him as a rush D tackle right now, I think, so he'll be able to pop out and be more of a natural guy in lieu of the Deion Shore leaving. So, and hopefully George Verrier doesn't leave too. Otherwise, we get really, really, really thin very quickly. All right, well, as you can see, we are only a 4-star team prestige. All right. I thought about going into the offseason in this episode, but I'll save that for next episode, getting the setup for the 2029 season. I appreciate you hanging out and going through the emotions of me with with the first game and kind of how that was going, and then getting disconnected from EA servers. It is super late, and I have a feeling my child's gonna be up soon, so I can't spend any more time on it tonight. So I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. If you got to this point and haven't commented, three-peat or not, comment and see if 5-star program is even possible. I mean, we have a three-peat. We've had 4 straight winning seasons, and I don't know where we can go from there, to be honest. Like, how many do we got to win, right? How many do we got to win? Anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.